Good morning, You Can Heal family. Welcome back to First Chronicles chapter 2. My name is Shena, and we're going through the genealogy of the sons of Jacob today. The sons of Israel were Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. The genealogy of the sons of Judah. Judah had 3 sons through Bathshua, a Canaanite woman. Their names were Onan, Shelah, but the oldest son, was a wicked man, so the Lord killed him. Later, Judah had twin sons through Tamar, his widowed daughter-in-law. Their names were Perez and Zerah. So Judah had 5 sons in all. The sons of Perez were Hezron and Hamuel. The son of Zerah was Zimri, Ethan, Heman, Calcol, and Darda, 5 in all. Achan, son of Carmi, one of Zerah's descendants, brought disaster on Israel by taking plunder that had been set apart for the Lord. The sons of Ethan was Azariah. The sons of Hezron were Jerahmeel, Ram, and Caleb. Ram was the father of Amminadab. Amminadab was the father of Nahshon, a leader of Judah. Nahshon was the father of Salmon, and Salmon was the father of Boaz. Boaz was the father of Obed, and Obed was the father of Jesse. Jesse's first son was Eliab. His second was Abinadab, and his third was Shimea. Now we remember that Boaz is the one that married Ruth. So this is a good line here, the line of Judah. It says his fourth was Nathanael, his fifth was Radadiah, his sixth was Ozem, and his seventh was David. Their sisters were named Zeruiah. So this is the David that we all know, right? Yeah, Jesse's first son, I think so. Okay, so verse 16. Their sisters were named Zeruiah and Abigail. Zeruiah had 3 sons named Abishai, Joab, and Asahel. Abigail married a man named Jether, an Ishmaelite, and they had a son named Amasa. Hezron's son Caleb had 2 wives named Azubah and Jerioth. Azubah's sons were named Jeshur, Shobab, and Arden. After Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrath, and they had a son named Hur. Hur was the father of Uri. Uri was the father of Bezalel. When Hezron was 60 years old, he married Gilead's sister, the daughter of Machir. They had a son named Zegub, and Zegub was the father of Jair, who ruled 23 towns in the land of Gilead. Later, Geshur and Aram captured the towns of Jair and also took Kenath and its 60 surrounding villages. All these were descendants of Machir, the father of Gilead. Soon after Hezron died in the town of Caleb Ephrath, his wife Abijah gave birth to a son named Ashur, the father of Tekoa. The sons of Jerahmeel, the oldest son of Hezron, were Ram, the oldest, Bunah, Oren, Ozem, and Ahihah. Jerahmeel had a second wife named Atara. She was the mother of Onan. The sons of Ram, the oldest son of Jerahmeel, were Maaz, Jamin, and Ikar. The sons of Onam were Shimei and Jada. The sons of Shimei were Nadab and Abishur. The sons of Abishur and his wife Abihail were Ahaban and Molid. The sons of Nadab were Salid and Apam. Salid died without children, but Apam had a son named Ishai. The son of Ishai was Sheshan. Sheshan had a descendant named Ilai. Sheman's brother Jada had 2 sons named Jathir and Jonathan. Jathir died without children, but Jonathan had 2 sons named Peleth and Zaza. These were all the descendants of Jerahmeel. Verse 34. Sheshan had no sons, though he did have daughters. He also had an Egyptian servant named Jarah. Sheshan gave one of his daughters to be the wife of Jara, and they had a son named Ittai. Ittai was the father of Nathan. Nathan was the father of Zabad. Zabad was the father of Ephalau. Ephalau was the father of Obed. Obed was the father of Jehu, and Jehu was the father of Azariah. Azariah was the father of Helaz, and Helaz was the father of Elisah. Elisah was the father of Sismai, and Sismai was the father of Shallum. Shallum was the father of Jechamiah, and Jechamiah was the father of Elishama. The oldest son of Caleb, the brother of Jerahmeel, was Misha, the father of Ziph. Caleb's second son was Marishah, the father of Hebron. The sons of Hebron were Korah, Tappuah, Rechem, and Shema. Shema was the father of Raham, and Raham was the father of Jorkiam. Rechem was the father of Shimei. The son of Shimei was Maon, and Maon was the father of Bethsur. Caleb's concubine Ephah gave birth to Haran, Moza, and Gazez. Haran was the father of Gazez. The sons of Jediah were Regem, Jotham, Geshan, Pelet, Ephai, and Shehath. Another of Caleb's concubines, Micaiah, gave birth to Shabir and Terhana. She also gave birth to Shaph, the father of Madmenah. Oh dear. And Shiva, the father of Machbenah and Gibeah. Caleb also had a daughter named Achsah. These were all descendants of Caleb. The sons of Hur, the oldest son of Caleb's wife, Ephrahath, were Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim, Salma, the father of Bethlehem, and Hareph, the father of Beth-Gader. The descendants of Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim, were Haroeh, half of Menahehites, and the families of Kiriath Jearim, the Ithrites, Puthites, Shemuathites, and Mishraites, from whom came the people of Zorah and Eshtaol. Verse 54, the descendants of Salma were Bethlehem, the Netophathites, Atrophbeth Joab, the other half of the Manahethites, the Zorites, and the families of the scribes living at Jabez, the Terathites, the Shimeites, and Sukathites. All these were Kenites who descended from Hamath, the father of the family of Rechab. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, so that is chapter 2. My goodness. That's so many names. Like, who would have thought we had enough letters in the alphabet to come up with all these names, right? It's a lot. It says the genealogy of Jerahmeel. David encountered the Jerahmeelites during the military raids in southern Judah. Okay, I thought that might have said something else about David. But yeah, there you have it. Okay, so chapter 2 is down, you guys. That's the end of chapter 2. And we've got to read these names. I think it's through chapter 9. Up to chapter 9. So hang in there with me, pretty please. And we'll be back tomorrow to hear some more of the Old Testament genealogy. Always remember, true healing begins with self-love. Why? Because God is love, and He lives on the inside of you. Bye.